Hey guys, welcome back. In this video, we're going to check out the mix for the song Desperate Times from Travel Well Part 1. This one, you'll see on the screen here, has a lot of tracks. How many does it say here? 45 tracks. That's before you get into delays and effects and bus tracks and stuff. So it's a lot. But most of it's percussion, and there's a lot of backup vocals. So let's check it out and see what's going on here. So let's go. We got it dumped through the Ward Beck board here using Pipeline and Studio One. I like doing that percussion. So here's the drums. Got the effects muted right now. Here's the drums. There's a parallel compression track as well. Just giving sort of that. Percussion here. This is the same tambourine trick that we did on Anymore with an additional tambourine doing beat 4. Okay, then there's a lot more percussion that comes in. We'll check that out in more detail later. Matt played tons of percussion on the song. We ended up pretty much keeping all of it because it sounded so cool. There's the drums, bit of percussion, bass. Okay, then we got really small electric guitars. They're mixed really thin. Like snarly. This one's super compressed, like a Neil Young. Not compressed using compressors in the mix, but the actual amp was just getting cooked so hard. You get this splatty attack on it, which sounds really cool. It's really aggressive, even though it's super tiny, mixed really small. So those are the electrics, and then there's, of course, the acoustics. I'm playing a dobro, and Danielle's playing the regular acoustic. There's D, which is like the heart of the song. Are these two actually? We got backups. So these backups are multi-layered, but it's the 4 of us. So Danielle, Chelsea, Matt, and myself singing these backups, but also we've got Danielle's husband, Jim Watson, and our good friend Maddie Leon singing with us. So to make this sound like a choir, even though there's only 6 of us, we what was it? We do it in sections. So we're singing this first. So we're all singing that one. Then we're all singing that one. And we're doubling all of these. So it's 3-part harmony twice, doubled. Sounds like that when they're all in. Now we're also doing these. That's the chorus, of course, but we're also doing these oohs. These ones are not as layered. I think it looks like I must have bounced all this down to one stereo track, but it was we did it in pairs. So 2 of us would sing one part together, like the low part, and then another pair would sing a higher part, and then the other would do a higher part. So it's not as choiry. It sounds more like 6 people. Cooking it a little bit. Turn that down. Kind of overdriven and nasty. So you can hear how much bigger that one sounds compared to the O's. Here with the chords, with the acoustics. And they're narrow, they're panned right in the middle. And then wide. And then there's reverb and delay, that's it, and the vocals and the effects. The backups are getting tons of the reverb. Alright. The solo split up between the dobro and then the electrics. Let's check out this percussion. You can really hear it here. So this is basically all Matt. And a lot of this is going on for the whole song. So there's a ton here. There's he's playing. You can't really hear him right now, so we'll go back later. There's just playing overdubbing just toms. I guess we're clapping as a group by the looks of it. A tub, which is just this metal tub thing. Maracas, clave, triangle. A few different tambourines. So there's one. A double time tambourine and a really cool trashy sounding tambourine. That comes in here, I guess. So let's go back and just do drums and start showing you these percussion things kind of one at a time. Maybe we'll do a loop here. So here's those effects. All right, so there's the clap. There's a lot going on. All right, so once it comes back around, we'll start with the shaker. Hear what that sounds like. So even that's more than one shaker that we've. Sounds like you can hear. Oh, the toms are still there. That's why. So even that's a stereo bounce of more than one shaker, as you can hear. And he's behind the kit, clicking on the rims of the toms. Playing some bongos. Goat snails. A cool sound. Pretty low in the mix, I guess, but a guiro. Oh, this is called Tam Tim, so that's that bongo style little funny tambourine thing. Which with the bongo, they're doing different rhythms, but they sort of work together. Similar kind of sound, but this one has the jingles occasionally. Just a classic regular tambourine in stereo with two different tambourines. They sound a bit different. This one's a double time with accents. Almost like a Bo Diddley. That's the same thing with that trashy sounding tambourine. Here it is. Check it out. Triangle comes in. Clave. Something else was in there too. Maracas. That tub. Here's the toms. And then the clap is during the end of the guitar solo. I got everybody to do, it's called soul clap, and it comes from sort of soul music, as the name sort of implies, which is this double and then the drums, Matt's playing. That's a lot of compression on that, holy cow. And the percussion comes back in. So the clap is everybody that did all the backups. So the band plus Matty Leon and Jim Watson. Now let's listen to the acoustic in this breakdown section after the solo. Danielle's playing some really cool licks. Soul clap. Little bass line when it comes into. The vocal you can hear is kind of dirty. It's got a bit of a slap back on it, a bit of overdrive slightly. And the actual effects, of course.
Desperate times we're living in, An empty prayer from every broken dream. Won't help the mother crying or the fight to be free. And every time you raise your voice, it gets harder to breathe. Oh, but the word is out. desperate
Let's check out this ending.
times. Desperate times we're living in, we're living in. Yeah, we're living in desperate times, desperate times, desperate times. We're singing in desperate times, desperate times, desperate times.
So there you go. That's Desperate Times. Tons of percussion, lots of cool backups. And then the regular stuff, acoustic guitars, electric guitars, drums. But I thought it turned out really cool. It's kind of got a weird, I don't know, deserty kind of thing when all that percussion comes in. All right, well, that's that one. Hope you guys enjoyed that, and we'll see you in the next video. Thanks very much.